Yeah, we are not experts. We're just people who like to eat food and grow things.
For you.
Dango.
And this is for me. We were shorted on our tortillas.
Yeah.
We had 5 in there instead of 6.
So you took the hit.
I volunteered to just have a deconstructed burrito.
Good morning, beautiful people. It is time.
It is time.
It's not actually like technically time, but we are like so itching to start seeds. So we're pushing the boundaries just a little bit, and we're gonna hope for the best.
Hey, my buddy Casey over at Honey Tree Farm asked if we were starting seeds, and was like, "Yeah, tomorrow." Good.
Yeah, but he's got high tunnels and all the systems and everything in place. We don't.
But if Casey's starting seeds,
yeah,
it's time. I think I'll take that as a green light.
Yeah, totally. So we are going to be starting like the hard to germinate, takes a really long time stuff today. So peppers, I will probably get started on onions, like our loofah, things that take a really long season. So the other stuff, we'll start a little bit later, but we're getting started on some of this stuff today. So you've got all our trays out, what we have.
I actually left some of these are cheaper ones, out in the sun too long last season without anything in them.
Yeah.
And
they kind of shredded, yeah, so.
Crumbling and falling apart. So these are the nice heavy duty ones. We got these from Mike, the Fit Farmer.
Yes.
These are ones he uses, and these are like...
Yes, and I believe
really nice.
He gets his from Bootstrap Farmer. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they use. I did order some more 10-20 trays just off Amazon. That's where I've gotten them before. And they're actually supposed to be here today. They were supposed to be here last night. They weren't. So hopefully they'll come today, but that's okay. We've got enough to get started for what we're doing for the moment. So we're gonna get these kind of like cleaned up, tidied up, and then we'll pick our seeds, yeah?
Yes.
All right. Hey, look, speak of the devil.
That was perfect timing.
That was perfect timing.
Some more seed trays. Oh wow, you got a bunch of them.
I did.
Yay.
Grow all the things.
Is there supposed to be these?
No, I got these.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna picked our trays and we're going to pick our seeds. So we're going to start with peppers first because that's the main thing. We're starting early. I have my box. I use these little Rubbermaid, they're for shoes, I guess, but I've never used them for shoes. And I have them labeled with what's in here, and then I've got them all, I've got sections for what's in here and everything's broken out. So we'll go through spicy peppers because that's what you want.
We didn't have spicy peppers last year. Well, not until the very, very end. We just direct seeded, and stuff didn't come up until soil got to whatever it is, 90 degrees, whatever
Right.
it is peppers love. So I ended up digging up a couple of the peppers once they finally came up. I've got one living in the bathroom in the window, and it's doing great. It'll go back out as soon as it's warm enough. But this year, we're going to start them inside.
Get a head start.
Get a head start. That way, we don't have to wait until August before stuff really starts growing.
Hopefully,
So,
yeah. That's the idea.
that's the idea.
Okay, so we'll pick our peppers and then we'll get our soil going. So here's all your hots.
Okay.
We want to do some of those.
What's this? Chichua?
Cachucha.
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 So somebody gave these to us at Homesteaders this past year.
They're so
And,
good.
it was a bag full of these peppers, and they look like they're going to be really hot, but they're actually kind of sweet, and they're really delicious. And they have just a tiny, tiny amount of heat. I believe the lemon drop is what I have in the window.
Is it?
Yeah. Those are really good. They're spicy, but they're lemony. Trinidad Scorpion. That sounds promising. Okay, so let's do some jalapenos, because those are utility peppers.
Okay. Yeah, let's do Anaheim's, because those are good. Not too spicy, but kind of spicy.
Poblano, there it is.
All right.
So, we are Californians, and so one of our favorite garden dishes is you take your poblano peppers. They get pretty big. You roast them, peel the skin, open them up, take all the seeds out, stuff them full of cheese, bread them, fry them, and now you have a dish called chili relleno.
It's so good.
It's delicious.
It is.
Let's do some cayenne, because we can use that. We can dry those.
Yeah.
Let's do the Santa Fe Grande.
Okay, so that's going to be another jalapeno type.
Yep.
All right, cool. And then I've got mine. I got a California Wonder bell pepper, and then Ivarski. I think that's how you say it. So it's a sweeter but longer, a nice red pepper.
Okay.
All right, let's do. That one looks like a nice eggplant. Yeah.
That does look like a nice big plant. All right, are we ready for dirt?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take these out to my potting table.
Okay.
Any table can be a potting table.
It's true. It can.
We were gonna do it in here, but the more I've thought about it, I don't want to bring the potting soil in here.
Yeah. So we'll just fill that up and bring the trays in, and then do it in here. All right.
There. That. If the wind will stop long enough for me to talk, it's gonna be almost 70 degrees today.
Yes.
It's the 10th of February.
Yes.
We realize this is false spring,
Yeah,
but we're
not taking the bait this year, but we're not putting anything in the ground. But we can at least start seeds inside. So since we're talking about what time of year it is, yes, it is February, and yes, we are starting seeds. Our growing zone is 7B.
It's the USDA growing zone.
Yes, which is 2 zones colder than what we are used to from being from California. So in California, our last frost date, which is the average day that you should have a last frost of the year, is March. Can't do that here. Here, our average last frost date is April 15th, but that's a lie. And so we're not gonna go by that anymore because it's bit us for 2-3 years now.
Everybody around here says Mother's Day is when you plant out.
Yes, so.
And in the 3 years we've been here,
They're right. It's been Mother's Day before we don't get any more frost. So I'm counting back from those days. So right now it's about 14 weeks from that Mother's Day planting date. So we are kind of pushing it a little bit, but like I said, for peppers, since they take so long to actually get up and get going, and they need a long growing season, and we're hoping that by the time they're out there and getting fruit on them, it's going to be hot enough to actually make them
spicy.
Hot and let them do their thing. So getting a head start, I figure it can't really be that bad to get a little bit early start on it. And if we need to, we'll pot up and make space for them.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Putting seeds in the tray.
You know what? I've watched a few videos on YouTube how to do this, so I'm pretty much an expert now.
You're an expert now. Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, that's the illusion of YouTube.
Yeah, we are not experts. We're just people who like to eat food and grow things.
Hey, like stick your seeds in the ground and they come up and
see what happens.
That's half the fun, right?
Yep.
All right, so in the absolute craziness that was when we first landed, we had a lot of people send us seeds. And these are seeds from people's gardens, yards, wherever. And we were really terrible. We didn't write notes. We just stuff would get stashed in a box and get put somewhere.
It's very chaotic.
And so cleaning out the barn, I found, if you recognize your handwriting, I found blanket flowers and zinnias. I don't know if they're gonna do any good. They've been out in the barn, but it's worth a shot. I would like to say a huge thank you to everybody who's ever sent seeds.
Yes.
This is...
Or anything else.
Or anything else.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're a little overwhelmed with everything we got going on, and we mean to say something about it, and we just forget about it. And then a month or two goes by, and it's like, well, should we even say anything? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you guys
Thank
for
you.
everything you guys have sent us.
We really appreciate everything.
Go.
Alright. Okay, it's too early to start anything else, so I guess that's it for the day.
As much as we would really love to start all the seeds.
All the seeds.
It's a little too early to start tomatoes
It
and
is.
stuff like that.
It is.
But
So we'll wait a couple more weeks for that. Alright, so we're going to go put these in our special, made up this year, seed starting place. And we'll show you guys the sophistication we have going on.
AKA the bathroom.
Burly. Tight quarters. It's really tight here. Alright, so this is our, what'd you say, huge, massive seed starting.
This is our huge, massive seed starting area.
It's what we got. It's in a place that's fairly well climate controlled. We actually run a space heater in here because there's not a direct heating in this room. So
not all the time, but in the mornings when it's really, really cold.
yeah. So we were like, this actually works out because it will warm up in here.
Yep.
And the seeds can germinate and do their thing. So I got this rack from Uline. It's just a wire rack. And we spaced it out to where we can get lights in here and then go up and down as needed.
So this light, I've actually been wanting to bring this up and talk about it. This is a professional grow light. It's massive. It weighs like a baby, or maybe 5 babies. It's really heavy, and it's like the sun. At Homesteaders this past year, a guy came up and explained how he got it and where he got it. He was like, "Do you want one?" Sure, I guess. And gave me one. I brought it home, wired it up, plugged it in.
It's so
really,
bright.
really cool.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I didn't get his contact info, so if you're watching,
hint, hint.
email us.
Yeah.
Say, hey, I'm the dude who gave you the light.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to you about getting more of them, if you still got them.
All right.
I've been wanting to talk about that,
Yeah.
but we haven't.
There's nothing
showed
been
it.
planting going on.
So, anyways, This is our massive growing spot.
It's like sick. This is not enough room even for the tomatoes I want to plant. Sorry.
But it's okay.
That's what we got for now.
A greenhouse is coming soon, hopefully. Not hopefully. We're going to build a greenhouse soon.
Yeah, you can't say hopefully or it'll never get done.
So this will work for now.
Yeah. So there we go. Pizza night. Hey. Okay, you got to take that off your pizza.
I can deal with that.
Dock it. All right.
It is Friday night. It is pizza night.
It's pizza night.
Once again.
Yes, once again. So, gonna decorate pizzas, get them in the oven, so they're heating up, and then we will eat the pizzas.
We will eat the pizzas.
All right.
Bonus pizzas.
Bonus pizza. So the pizza dough recipe I have, which I know people are gonna ask, I'll link it below. I make it to make 8 crusts. There's 6 of us, so we each get a pizza for dinner, and then we make 2 extras that become Saturday lunch. We just split it up between all of us, and it's super easy.
It's like 3 or 4 pieces per person, so
Yeah.
that's good enough for lunch.
Yeah, it works out. Which, hey, it's extra food out of one meal. That's my kind of meal. All right, that's it for the night. We're gonna wrap it up. We're not even doing a movie tonight. We're just gonna watch some YouTube and call it good.
Easy night.
Yep.
If dishes get done at a decent hour.
They probably will. There's always that little motivation. Like if you get it done by this time, you can watch some YouTube. So usually that works out.
Bribery.
Bribery. We are not above bribery in our parenting style. All right, guys. We will catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.